we're here to de-stress through stress. That's a South Korean way. And they apparently eat spicy food to get it all out, to release daily work stress. Okay, you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. I'm more stressed that we're eating this.
It's a self-fulfilling meal because you create the stress
going into it.
and then you solve it by it. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I can't feel the spice.
Yeah.
Well, I need some of the peach drink.
This is definitely too much for a white guy. This is like Indian okay.
Whew. Like I'm sweating in my eyes.
I'm getting a little dizzy. It was 2 years ago. It was a crazy time. I was working on this movie in Montreal. Should have been a huge deal, but I was exhausted all the time and doing a million different things. The snack company I started out of my apartment was finally starting to pick up. My sister and I had also been hired to write the script. All of my work dreams were finally happening, and I couldn't give any of them enough time. So many great opportunities coincided with an even bigger dream coming true, starting a family. I missed a lot of big moments that I'll never get back.
What do you think of your first snow? Are you standing all by yourself?
First word, first steps, first day of school, holidays. I was never getting enough done at work. Felt like a failure there. And then I'd come home and I felt like a failure there too. I wanted to know if I'm working too much, and if so, what to do about it. Korea is asking itself the same question on a national level. It all started back in 1963. The Korean War had been over for 10 years, and the country was in terrible economic shape. That's when a military dictator took over in a coup, and his first priority was to rebuild the economy, even at the expense of civil liberties. The upside? Over the past 50 years, per capita income has increased by an astounding 30,000%. Samsung, LG, Hyundai, Kia, these are all Korean companies. Not bad for a country that's smaller than Florida. The downside? Lethal levels of work-related stress. They even have a word for it, gwarosa, which literally means death from overwork. The only countries working longer hours than South Korea, Mexico, and Costa Rica. It's gotten so bad that many companies are now forcing employees to leave by shutting down their computers. The government has stepped in, passing legislation that caps weekly work hours at 52. And many Koreans themselves are desperately seeking ways to see life beyond work, such as simulating their own death. Yeah, more on that later. Like myself, Korea is looking for ways to solve their work crisis. I thought my friend Matt could use some help too. Why do you think I took you to Korea?
I think you see me as the human version of Korea.
That is correct.
As the culture, meaning that they work really hard, then they go out and they try to enjoy life as much as possible. They don't rest a lot.
Matt and I have been through the best of times together. Some adorable double dates, our last-minute trip to Burning Man, and of course, our somewhat tacky and extremely unsafe double-decker bus parties. Like me, Matt's also an entrepreneur. He co-founded Omaze, which creates unique experiences to raise money for charities around the world. Matt's one of the most high-functioning people I know. He's also one of the happiest. But as a friend, I still worry that he might burn out. Okay, 4 signs you might be a workaholic. Okay. Here we go. First one in, last one out at work.
I would say the first 2 years of Omaze, I worked 14 to 16-hour days for like 2 years straight. Like I took off like half-day Christmas.
Dude,
that was
it was
not
insane.
healthy.
No, I remember that. You and I would get together and we would just like beat up. 2, choosing work over personal commitments to family or friends. This is something that I've struggled with.
Yeah, I would say I'm not good at that.
Number 3, your self-worth is very connected to your work. Okay, this is a big one for me. I don't know where it comes from. I probably have always had a chip on my shoulder and I've always felt like an underdog. 4, you feel fatigued or unwell, but continue to work through it. Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Yes. That's called being tough. If you want to understand Korean work culture, you have to begin with one of its most hallowed traditions. Oh, this is my jam. Haeshik. Heshik may look like fun, food, drinks, laughs, but really it's an extension of the workday. Traditionally, participating in Heshik is not really an option when you're working your way up the corporate ladder. It's mandatory. If your boss asks you to go drinking after work, you go.
Let's say I'm the new guy at work.
Okay.
He's the new guy too, but he's maybe a little bit senior to me, but also low level. I'm straight entry level. What would we be doing?
First, we gotta have some drinks.
So the main thing that we're trying to accomplish during this dinner right now is just getting drunk and eating a lot?
If you really like get drunk,
Uh-huh.
you're talking more. Probably getting some more networks, I think.
Yeah, I talk more when I'm drunk. What do we say?
Usually the boss says like, okay, everybody, thank you for being here. Let's
Yes.
just drink and let's just have fun.
Great.
That's nice.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. Great, so now we take a rest and we eat some food.
We go out for another round.
There you go.
Yes!
South Korea drinks more than any other country. Averaging 14 shots a week, they drink more than Russia and the US combined. And it's not without sacrifice. Over half of Korean employees stated that Heshik was a source of stress. From liver disease to depression, alcohol-related problems cost the economy $20 billion a year.
This is my favorite kind of food. I love this. I feel like I'm gonna be running this company very soon. I'm crushing it. I was born for Heshik. This is fun right now, but if you had to do this every day, I feel like I would get exhausted by it. Is there a bad side to Heshik?
Now the atmosphere is changing.
And Heshik used to be every night,
Not every night, 4 times a week.
4 times a week.
We both own companies, and at the end of the day, we evaluate employees based on how good they are at their jobs. If they came out and drank with me and I liked them, it wouldn't change for me what I think about them in terms of their performance. Is Heshik actually effective?
So the answer is yes. If you go to Heshik, it might just affect
It helps
the boss.
you.
Yeah,
It helps
of
you.
like promotion or like something else because it might show whether you're like really loyal.
Oh, have any of you ever missed Heshik and felt the consequences?
This doesn't feel like the crew that misses Heshik.
Do you have families?
We all have families.
And you all have children too?
We all have
You all
children.
have wives? Because
Okay.
my life before my wife was basically Heshik. And then when I got married, that was the end of Heshik. I basically traded Heshik for a wife and a child. Did you guys have to do the same?
It depends on their wives. If they understand what you're doing outside,
Yeah.
they let you do whatever you not whatever
Yeah.
you are. Like just
Yeah.
let you just go.
When did we get another drink?
No, I just got it.
I just think I'm falling behind. You'll probably get promoted ahead
You
of
want
me.
the middle
tomorrow.
seat?
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
I think you deserve it.
Blessing, who's Blessing? Who's doing it?
Me?
Yeah, Blessing.
Thank you for coming our company. You look very funny.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
very glad.
You look very funny.
Did he say it?
You look very funny.
Does he look funny?
He looks very handsome.
By the way, this is the story of my life. This is literally, by the way, this is like a real night out. We've gone out drinking a lot. It literally ends with girls saying, "You look very funny. Would love to kiss you." That's basically every...
In my experience, in the company, funny person will success.
Oh. Yeah.
Handsome guy go to other company.
Oh, are they gonna get fired?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Sorry, boss. Wow, boss. I can't wait to be at your level.
Careful. Nice.
South Korea's workaholism might look different than mine, but I saw the same symptoms. Like an addict, I work a lot because I feel like I have no other choice. My question was, is this a mindset I can change? Or is this just a disease that I'm stuck with? I had a realization recently. I've always tried to put too much on my plate. in school, in work, in play, in food.
Work.
And that's why when we met, Matt and I became best friends immediately because we're basically the same person and we made each other worse. I've always been attracted to chaos and being able to overcome it. I mean, I think that's probably the high I get from my work addiction. I love trying to overcome the improbable. It's as if I'm in a competition. With who? No idea. Look, I don't know if it's a masculinity thing or maybe it's because I'm 5'6". And I'm not alone. I know a lot of people who have this same obsession with work. And I wonder, where does it come from?
Koreans
We're like trained to be always
keep on
working hard, yes. Always being pushed and pushed, no free time.
Yeah, it kind of like we don't know how to say no
Right.
to our boss, particularly.
Exactly.
The Heshik world seems a little like male
Yeah, very
misogyny
male,
driven.
sure.
So I imagine it must be
becoming more-
hard to be a female working their way up in that world right now.
You have to prove it right in front of them. Your loyalty.
Yeah, yeah.
As
It's like
in,
you sacrificed
yeah,
yourself for,
Does that mean like just get totally
Like
blacked
trash,
out?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like
have
you
to,
can,
like,
yeah.
You have to go
Then
there.
your bosses are like,
Right.
oh, she's like she's not lying.
She's loyal.
yeah, she
She really did try her hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how much
She's-
they dedicate to
Yeah.
Where does the workaholic mentality come from? For starters, it's capitalism, where the goal of a company is to always keep growing. It's never enough. The same pressure trickles down to the employees. That said, Korean employees do it for different reasons than we do. South Korea's work ethos is rooted in Confucianism, which places a high value on group achievement and social harmony. America, on the other hand, is rooted in the Protestant work ethic, which emphasizes individuality and hard work, which of course then gets rewarded at the gates of heaven. Different philosophies, but the same end result, an obsession with achievement. In America, however, this philosophy carries into our free time as well.
Americans try too much to relax, you know, like yoga and like soul cycling, but they don't
Yeah.
know how to do it. And they
Like
kind
even when
of-
they relax too
Yeah.
hard. It's like they're
But
trying to
why they try
optimize
their-
every moment of the
Why
day.
they try to their best like to relax. You know, just relax. It's kind of like two different cultures.
He does
It's
yoga,
awkward.
meditation, and
But, you know,
podcasts and
for
self-help
me,
books and TED
it's-
Talks.
My typical day is I wake up around 6 a.m. I go
This
to,
is gonna be so, I'm gonna get annoyed. Sorry, go ahead.
I go to a trainer and then I come home and I meditate. And
come
then
on.
do my smoothie.
That's
I sing, in the
Oh,
shower.
come on, that's enough.
So maybe Matt's perfect, but the rest of us are tired. Thanks to technology, work follows you around everywhere all day, even when you're not supposed to be working.
What are you doing?
During family time, in the bathroom, in the kitchen,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
and we are always being reminded that we can do better. Better exercise, better vacations, better things. We are always feeling behind on life and even more behind on ways to pay for it. The result, it's called burnout, which is now an official health diagnosis in our country, and it costs us over $100 billion each year.
You do all the things that I wish I did. My average day, wake up 20 minutes later than I had planned on waking up, and then all day I'm on this roller coaster of reactivity. Just wonder if maybe you're just like better than me.
No, I don't have kids. If I don't rest well, if I don't like eat healthy, it's not like just a thing that I think would be fun. It's because if I don't, my mindset is not right. I meditate and I do it because I have to.
Matt's coping mechanisms are boring. South Korea's options are more enticing, like steam baths, nap parlors, and my personal favorite, spicy food.
We're here to de-stress through stress. That's a South Korean way. They apparently eat spicy food to get it all out, to release. Okay, so this is the level 1. Okay, so for just like everyday stress, this is level 2, which I think is for like work stress. That takes you to level 3.
Okay.
This is a code red, last resort noodle.
And you just come out the other side of that, you're like, oh, I feel great.
I don't know, we're gonna find out. So let's start with 1.
I'm legitimately scared.
That's delicious.
That is delicious.
There's a little kick in there. Apparently people do this like all the time.
They'll go to like a convenience store, they'll get their spicy food, and that's their way of relieving stress. Okay, on to 2. Oh, it looks like an eggplant parmesan. Oh my God. Mmm. Whew.
I am sweating, like profusely sweating.
Yeah, this is one that builds. I think I get it. We're causing stress to de-stress. You're sweating so much.
I know. I literally.
I'm dizzy. All right, you want to try level 3?
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, so this is pork ribs and noodles and veggies. Okay. You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. I'm sweating from my eyes.
You mean you're crying?
No, it's sweating from my eyes. Whoa, are you gonna take that down? Oh my God, what did you just do? That was one of the largest bites in the history of Korea.
Oh boy.
It's just cleansing us.
No, I'm sweating from the eyes.
I think this stress relief is working.
It's very emotional. This is what I love about eating spicy food. It's like the come down.
It's kind of euphoric.
Yes. Like I'm floating.
I'm gonna take a peach for the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring this with me. I gotta go take a shower. Let's go.
Oh, my legs feel weird.
Turns out binge drinking and spicy food aren't the best coping mechanisms, so we turn to a professional, a therapist.
What is that?
That's a pancake, traditional pancake with meat
Yes.
and some veggies.
Yes.
Do you guys want one?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I try to enjoy, things like to the fullest, living in the present moment, hold a mindfulness concept.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
cool.
teach mindfulness to my clients as well in the session.
Is meditation big in Korea?
Yes.
That's one of the things that I find interesting about this place is there's a foundation of Buddhism, yet at the same time, there appears to be a lot of stress.
I know, that's the ironic part.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
How do you say
감사합니다.
thank you
감사합니다.
again?
감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. This is called Cheonggye Stream. Very famous, especially for the summer.
It was good.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it.
So what kind of therapist are you?
I do mainly, it's called CBT, like cognitive behavioral therapy. Have you guys heard about it?
Yeah, that's what
No.
we do too.
That's
you
what
guys do?
We have the same therapist.
You're the same therapist.
She's our therapist.
Her name is Janice.
Janice.
We don't go together, but we definitely talk about each other.
You talking about me? Is therapy really common here?
Not really.
Why do you think it's not popular here?
I think people do not want to be seen as a weak person.
right.
I was gonna say, in the Indian culture, there's a negative stigma, and lots of Americans feel this way too.
Sure.
That going to therapy is a sign of weakness.
Right. I see a lot of Koreans, go to shamans or fortune tellers.
Instead of therapy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does that drive
It's
you
more
nuts when they're
common.
like, no, I don't need to see a therapist, I see a tarot card reader?
Yes. People, I think, do not know how to relieve their stresses, so they depend on, unhealthy ways. Koreans drink a lot. I'm personally very concerned about how much alcohol consumption is happening here.
What are the consequences on Korea from all this work and stress?
There are mental health problems and also physical problems too. The suicide rate is really high.
Is this considered like a national catastrophe right now? It's a crisis?
Absolutely. So this is Mapo Bridge. This is a really famous place for people to come here to enjoy the night view, night scenery of Seoul.
okay.
And also, this is a sad place. A lot of people come here with suicidal thoughts and intentions. This is really easily accessible. That area, it's Wall Street. So some investors, who failed or lost a lot of money,
They just walk right over here and
Yeah.
then jump off the bridge.
Yes, that happens too.
South Korea has the highest suicide rate among developed countries.
What are these things say right here?
Yeah, these are the prevention messages.
What's this?
We all suffer. You're not the only one.
Oh my God.
These messages go all the way down the bridge?
Yes, right.
Sorry, what is this?
So these are the Korean, food pictures.
So the idea is that food reminds us of our upbringing. Like if my mom put pictures up of Indian food up on the walls, like that would make me remember my entire life.
Maybe you can think about your loved ones, if I kill myself, what are the consequences?
Walking on that bridge, I was thinking about how we pull out of our lowest moments in life. It reminded me of all the people who helped me through my low point. It also reminded me of all the people who helped Matt through his. Almost exactly a year ago, he went to the ER for what started as severe stomach pains.
It's been an intense couple weeks just having the anniversary of everything that happened. And I don't know, when you're up there and you think about people that are jumping off and doing that, it just makes me think like what would have happened to my family if I hadn't made it. And getting a second chance at life is pretty overwhelming sometimes. I remember my stomach really hurting, going to the hospital, and they can't figure out what's going on. They rushed me down into surgery, and then my mom hears over the loudspeaker code blue in room 437, and my mom works in a hospital, so she knows that means flatline. So she rushes up stairs and she gets to the door, and the nurse says, "I'm sorry, you can't come in, this is very serious." And she said, "Look, I was there when he came in this world. If he's leaving this world right now, I'm gonna be in that room." So the nurse let her in, and she came in and they were doing the compressions and they were doing the electric shock paddles. My body was bouncing up and down, but I wasn't responding.
And it lasted, what, like 4 minutes?
The flatline went on for 4.5 minutes.
You were dead for 4.5 minutes?
Yeah. When I was flatlining, it was like almost like if you're looking up, if you've ever been like scuba diving and you're looking up at the surface of the ocean and you can see like a little bit of light coming through.
Oh my God.
And I could hear my mom saying, like, "Matthew David Pohlson, you gotta fight from the light." And I remember thinking, like, I gotta get there. And it felt like this impossibly long journey. And then I remember getting, like, finally, like, breaking through and, like, seeing my mom and, like, seeing my dad and just smiling and just feeling, like, pure joy.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm operating off that heart. What a crazy world. Only I can do this. I love all of you who thought about me and who I heard care about me. I love you with my whole heart and that whole heart, both of them. From now, this point forward, I can say I love you with both my hearts.
The doctor told me when I left the hospital, when I finished my career 30 years from now, and I'm talking about the most extraordinary case I've ever seen, this is gonna be it. This is a world-renowned surgeon. He's like, "We had you at 0% chance of survival. The fact that we have you going home with your full faculties, we have no medical explanation for that." And I said, "Well, as a man of science, how do you define those larger forces?" And he said, "It was love and it was optimism that brought you back." And I totally believe that. If you guys had not sent that energy during that time, like if you had not rallied around that, like I am not standing here.
And you started working again in like, what, a month after that?
It was 2 months. But yeah, at that time, that seemed like a long time. Looking back, that seems pretty crazy. Like, I think about the people up on that bridge, what some small little act of love would have maybe intervened at some point, you know? Like, all these little actions, like, they add up.
When Matt almost passed away, it obviously made me think about my own life. Why do we wait for a crisis in order to make the big changes? It made me realize that while it's important to build for the future, the most important commodity we all have is now. Korea was showing us the dangerous side effects of workaholism, but outside of therapy, we hadn't found any real solutions to our problems. For me, because I'm passionate about what I do, work and life are not necessarily separate, which makes it easy to justify working all the time. Matt and I wanted to meet someone who, like us, became an entrepreneur and struggles with the balance between loving what you do and the stress of carrying the full weight of the business on your shoulders.
When are we open next? Lunch?
Yeah.
Lunch shift?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Why did you decide on a restaurant?
세 번째 레스토랑입니다, 저한테는. 예.
This is your third restaurant?
그래서 한때는 두 개를 같이 하기도 했었었고요.
And what were you doing before this?
삼성그룹의 계열사인 삼성화재에서 근무하고 있었습니다.
Isn't that like a big goal for people here in university to work for one of these huge companies?
Yes, 대다수 한국 대학생들은 대기업에 들어가길 희망합니다. 그래서 저도 그랬었었고요.
What kind of hours were you putting in?
제가 입사했던 2000년대 초기에는 굉장히 일이 하드했었습니다. 그래서 농담식으로 얘기하기를
How did your parents react when you got this Samsung job?
They were proud of me, yeah, and
Yeah.
they're pleased, yeah.
They're like, and told all their friends, like,
yeah.
he works at Samsung.
Yeah.
Like, we did our job.
Okay, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did they tell all their friends when you left Samsung?
아마 얘기 안 하셨을 것 같아요.
My mom cried when I told her I wasn't going back to banking.
My mom was also.
Yeah, your mom cried too? My mom, we were at a Waffle House. I said, I got laid off, and I'm gonna go work at a ski resort. And when you tell an Indian parent that you're going to work at a ski resort, it was a very, she didn't eat her waffles. What year did you leave Samsung?
4.5 years.
You thought starting your own business would be easier? Or did you do it because you thought it would be more fun?
물론 재미있었죠. 처음 해보는 일이니까 다 재미있었고 상당히 도전적이었었고 직장에 다닐 때와는 또 다른 이 모든 일의 성과는 제가 만들고 제가 취할 수 있는 것이라는 점에서 굉장히 새로웠었습니다.
It's not common in Korea to do what you did, right?
Not common. 회사에 다닐 때는 굉장히 미안한 일이 많았었습니다. 왜냐하면 주말에 오면은 주중에 굉장히 피곤했기 때문에 하루 종일 자야 됐고 아이들이랑 놀아주지 못했었는데 지금은 좀 제가 시간을 매니지할 수 있는 게 훨씬 더 많아졌기 때문에 좀 더 잘하려고 노력은 하고 있습니다. 많이 부족하지만.
You have better work-life balance as an entrepreneur
Yes.
and an author and a PhD candidate than you did at Samsung.
Because at least you're choosing.
Yeah.
Young-gun reminded us that whether you love your job or hate it, happiness is really just a matter of understanding your priorities, finding a way to see the big picture. For that very purpose, some companies are sending their employees to a new kind of cafe popping up all over South Korea.
Death Cafe.
Hey, we're here for the funeral. For us.
Yes, please fill this out for your last words.
Like what's on our tombstone? Like
Yes,
epitaph?
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, Jesus, this is stressful. I know. Like, I'm trying to decide if it should be like some dogma, you know, like something.
Like a philosophy.
Yeah, or if it's a summation. What'd you get?
I put he spread love and laughter.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Why are we taking a picture? Okay.
Is this our death picture?
I don't know. God, I look old. Look at all these grays.
I feel like I should actually use this on my coffin.
Yeah, I gotta shave my ears. Look at that. Oh, come on. Why is this so big? How many people are doing this?
왜냐하면 다 여러분들이 잠시 후 다 죽을 거기 때문에 죽기 전에 한 번의 기회밖에 없는 마지막 웃음이기 때문에 행복하게 웃어야 돼요. 웃어주세요. 만약에 6개월밖에 못 사는 시한부 인생이다. 그러면 여러분이 어제와 같이 사시겠습니까? 아마도 그렇게 안 사실. 그래서 인생을 어떻게 살아야 되냐 하면은 장례식장에 가보면 알 수가 있어요.
Whoa. How much square footage does this business have? Oh my God. Look at this, dude.
Wow. I'm Ravi. All right. Thank you.
That's the most depressing job in South Korea.
Do both legs on her. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
마음처럼 생각처럼 살아오지 못한 지난 삶을 성찰하여 후회와 반성도 해볼 것입니다. 여러분은 세상을 얼마나 후회 없이 살고 계십니까? 그리고 무엇 때문에 그토록 열심히 세상을 살고 계십니까?
Thanks. Matt the Reaper will help you if you need a hand.
여러분이 생각하는 진정한 삶의 가치는 무엇이고 또한 추구하는 행복은 무엇입니까?
Thank you.
이제 가야 할 시간이 다 됐습니다. 여러분들 옆에 커다란 나무관이 하나 있습니다. 무엇을 버리고 무엇을 새롭게 가지고 태어날 것인지 많은 고민들을 해보세요.
Okay.
This is Matthew David Pohlson.
I could hear my mom saying, Matthew David Pohlson, you gotta fight from the light.
I'm a little blurry, but I'm sure glad to be not dead.
I used to only want to achieve.
What do you think of your first snow?
그래도 여러분은 갑자기 인사 한번 못하고 돌아가신 분에 비하면 그래도 처지가 좀 나아 보입니다. 집에 남은 가족과 인사를 할 수 있는 편지 한 장이라도 쓸 수 있는 시간이 있기 때문에 참 다행인 것 같아요. 여러분이 쓰고 계신 유서를 제가 낭독을 부탁을 드릴 겁니다.
Dear Mom, Dad, Ross, Tracy, and all my loved ones, I love you all with all my heart. I'm sorry that I had to go before you, but I hope you know that I'll always be with you. Mom and Dad, you are the two greatest parents anyone could ever have. I wish I got to pass on your love to children, but I did my best with passing that love to everyone I met. When you look back at your life, please know that you were loved so much by your son. You're the most amazing parents anyone could ever have. To all my friends, you are family to me. I'll never be able to repay you for what you did for my family when I almost died. I'm grateful to you all. That's all I got. I love you too, Ravi.
I love you too. God, that's so much better than mine. Mom, Dad, Geeta, Mahaley, Amelie, everyone,
I once read a Buddhist philosopher who said the measure of one's happiness in life is the extent to which, by the time he's passed, he's contributed to evolution. I hope your lives are better as a result of having me. I know mine was better because of you. I had so much fun. Laughing, loving, crying. God, I'm just so lucky. I love you all so much. I'll miss you. But maybe not, because dead people don't have feelings. Bye, Rav. When you listen to your hypothetical eulogy,
Right, it makes you realize.
Nobody cares about what you did. Nobody mentions your work. All they remember is whether or not they loved you.
Yeah.
And how you treated them.
This experience was really profound for me. This is the first time I've really realized, like, God, I would be such a regret to move on without, like, having a family. You can send love to your parents and your siblings and all your friends, but love to a child is, like, the greatest expression of love. And to not have that, I think it shifted my mindset about how excited I am for that.
I love that.
A funny thing happens when you attend your own funeral.
We're here for the funeral. Do both legs on her.
You start thinking about how you want to be remembered. I realized that what I care most about in that moment is how I affected the people I love. By the time I've passed, was I a good son, good husband, father, brother, friend? That's the work I want to prioritize every day. Easier said than done, but at least now I have a better sense of what I want. In order to remember that, you need to find time to physically disconnect from everything. Studies show passive time actually boosts productivity and creativity. A lot of people are finding this in nature, or as it's called in Korea, salimyok.
거의 모든 분들이 스트레스를 풀러오고 있습니다.
Do you feel like people really need this right now?
네, 요즘 현대인들은 과도한 경쟁 속에 있고 직장인이라든지 아니면 가족 아니면 지금 병을 앓고 있는 사람, 치료 중인 사람들이 많이 숲을 찾고 있습니다.
In fact, breathing organic compounds from the forest helps raise white blood cell levels that build immunity.
Seoul is such a concrete jungle. You get why people like have to like book time to come out here.
What's the difference between salimyok and just walking outside? It's about mindful walking and focusing your senses on the nature around you.
I think this is the slowest I've ever walked.
천천히 숨을 들여 마시고 천천히 숨을 들여 마시고 천천히 내뱉습니다. 후.
You're a really loud breather.
Okay, let's continue.
걷겠습니다.
Yes.
Work. Is it keeping you up late? Are you finding solace in spice and indigestion?
I'm getting a little dizzy.
Is it keeping you from the people you love?
You have better work-life balance as an entrepreneur than you did at Samsung.
Yeah.
Are you avoiding professional help?
Janice.
Well then, you might be a workaholic.
I think I used to be one of these people who thought workaholic was a compliment. One of the things I admire in my friends is when I call them up and I go, what are you doing? And they say nothing.
Nothing. You're like, wow, that's badass.
Yeah, you're like, that's great.
Yeah, good for you.
Work, technology, innovation, these are all things that are meant to improve our time. And what's funny is we let them take away our time. So it's up to us to create boundaries around how we use technology, about how we use work.
Yeah, boundaries are important because work just expands to fill the time.
Right.
Matt, this is beautiful.
We have to seek stillness. We have to seek passive activity by actually scheduling our unscheduled time.
And when you start doing that, you can do what many scholars say is actually the antidote to stress: play.
Down, up, 1 and 2.
K-pop. It's known for striking visuals and silky smooth moves, as displayed here.
5, 6, 7.
You're too stiff in the shoulders. You need to loosen up. There's just a lot of tension here that you're.
We've all heard of Gangnam Style, but their biggest export? A group called BTS, which last year became the second most streamed group on Spotify.
Okay.
Okay. It looks remarkably not like what you're doing when I do it. I once got kicked out of a dance class for ruining it for other people.
2, 3, 4. Kick, jump, jump. Okay.
Jump.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's okay. Go.
I've got a lot of burning happening right here. At the end, I'm gonna take my shirt off because that's what they want.
That is what they want.
You take your shirt too.
Okay.
I'll take our shirts off.
All right, cool.
5, 6, 7, 8.